our top stories this morning, we're talking about the weather. We certainly saw some changes this weekend, a little moisture in the air, and we're not done with that yet, John. Good morning.
Yeah, pretty active morning out there, Raina. Right now, we are looking at some showers pushing in across the Bay Area in the next several hours. Are going to continue that momentum. So get ready, especially if you're stepping outside this morning, to be staying dry with a rain jacket on because we got the rainfall out there. You saw it last night, making roadways wet, and that's something we continue to see this morning. Look at this. We've had some heavy rain, some downpours up on 101 in Mendocino County so far this morning, up into Humboldt County as well. Lake County also seeing some heavier rain. And if we zoom in on the North Bay, Marin, Sonoma, you're in the midst of some light to moderate rain right now. 101 is very wet for commuters getting out there this morning. This line of showers actually stretches just offshore of San Francisco and will continue to push inland over the next few minutes. So it looks like SF, San Mateo County, and then eventually the East Bay will see a bit of a resurgence in rainfall here in just moments. Of course, the North Bay is where we're seeing the most of it. You can see that heavier pocket right there between Santa Rosa and Petaluma on up in the mountains. 101 is just very generally wet, and wet conditions across the South Bay may be calmer at the moment, but we still have some misty spots as well as some wet spots on roadways from overnight rainfall. You can see in Futurecast over the next several hours how these showers do continue and actually spread a little bit further southward at points later on this morning. Pockets of heavy rain could be possible at points into the late morning. If we do see a little convection, that's storm building, you could have brief resurgences of heavy rainfall, maybe even a roll of thunder or two, not lasting for long though. On towards 9 a.m. and beyond, we'll start to see things calming down into the afternoon. You'll get your peaks of sunshine and then generally just a much drier forecast after that. Futurecast ahead does show much drier conditions, steady week ahead of us. Although long-range forecasts are showing the potential for a wet week next week, after this morning's rainfall, we should be done with it for a little bit. Rain amounts will be anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to, it could see 1/2 inch in some isolated spots if you do see some storm development overhead. Hard to predict with those isolated thunderstorms popping up. That means locally you could have some heavier amounts than an area just 5 miles down the road. So be prepared for those showers through the morning and some areas where it could be heavy very briefly. As you can see here on Futurecast and 4-zone forecast, that we do have temperatures today that are in the upper 60s, 1 or 2 low 70s on the map, but a very similar feel to yesterday. Noticeably a humid, muggy feel to it. Vallejo at 66 degrees, while Santa Rosa at 65. Looking ahead, tomorrow's temperatures right around the same as today's. We should be dry for the rest of the forecast. Those mid-60s today, some morning showers clearing this afternoon, and then a lot of sunshine to carry us through the week and into next weekend. For the roads this morning,